In this video, I'll be doing a Vidnami demo and walkthrough to show you the features of this powerful video creation software, which is also known by its original name, Content Samurai. Plus, now this is important, stick around because I'll show you where you can grab some free training to help kickstart your online business. Hi, I'm Ken Furukawa of kenfurukawa.com, and I provide helpful tips and information to help you build your online business. If this is your first time here, click the subscribe button and ring the bell so you don't miss out on content like this. And if you're looking to start your own online business using the power of YouTube, click on the link below to follow a proven step-by-step blueprint and get started today. Okay, where do I start? Vidnami was formerly known as Content Samurai. I reviewed Content Samurai a while back, and you can check out that video by clicking on the link in the description below. Well, since then, they did some rebranding, changing their name, and adding more new features that I want to share with you today. Vidnami is especially useful if you are the shy type and don't want to show your face on camera. So it's a wonderful gateway tool to get you started in the world of YouTube. So let's dive right in. All right, so here we are inside of Vidnami, and as you can tell, they did some rebranding. The colors are a little bit different. The look is much more clean, and especially if you are used to Content Samurai, you're going to notice that there's a little bit of a difference here. Now, they make it so simple to create a video. It's amazing. Okay, everything here on the left side, these are the steps that you're going to go through in order to create your video. So step number one is to choose what type of video you want to create. So they have different categories as well. So they have got content videos, influencer videos, instant ads, sales videos, training videos, property videos. Okay, you can also pare down. You can also filter down, so you can choose a different sizes. So this is 16 by 9. Okay, and these are the square ones. These are the ones that you probably would see most often in social media, right? So these are content videos. Here are the influencer videos, and these you probably see online as well, in particular Facebook or Instagram, where the person has it's a talking head, and there's text on the top and bottom in these bars. Okay, they also have instant ads. These instant ads are great if you are an agency, or let's say you are a business, small business, and you want to create an ad that you want to run, a thank you ad that you want to run on Facebook. You can do that. Okay, these are all these square type ads, or they're a little bit off. They're not 1 by 1, but they're probably 1 by 2. Okay, you can use these as part of your social media strategy. Okay. Now here are the sales videos. If you're familiar with VSLs, or visual or video sales letters, then you might want to use these. These are really good because they kick it up a notch. They use a lot of video, a lot of images, and it just looks really, really nice. Now, if you have your own course, or you want to create your own course, you can also do that in Vidnami. So they have a bunch of different templates that you can use for courses or for training videos to make them a lot more engaging, right? So, and again, you're not limited to these templates, okay? Because you can customize them to your liking, and I'll show you that here in just a little bit. Now, if you are a real estate agent, or a real estate agent, you can use these templates as well to showcase your property listings, okay? Or to showcase yourself as an agent, okay? So they provide all the tools for you. Very easy. All you have to do is drop in the photos and put in some information about your property, and you're good to go. Okay, so let's go back up to content video, because I'm going to choose one. I'm going to choose this one right here called Cool Blue. I really like this one, so we're going to go with that. And you can preview the video if you want to. So let's just play it real quick. Okay, so you can listen to it, see how it looks, and if that's what you like, then you can move forward with using that template. If you want to customize it, you can. Okay, so there's a customize this template link right here, and then from there you can name the template. So let's call this Cool Blue Test. Okay, and then you can choose the background color, the font style. You can choose the normal text color and the normal text weight. So in this case, normal text is the text that's in white here, and I'll show you. Right now it's on bold. let's put it on thin. So you'll see how thin this goes, right? But we're going to leave it at bold here to keep it consistent. There's also the highlight text color. So right now it's this kind of like this navy blue. Okay. You can also change the weight of the highlighted text. Again, you can make it thin if you want to. You can make it, bold. We're going to leave everything pretty much at the default here for this example, but you can customize it. Okay. And even the text background color. Now, when you get to the scene generation options, Vidnami has an algorithm. Okay. This whole software runs on an algorithm. Okay. Now, the algorithm can automatically fit the text to the layout. It can do 1 scene per sentence, 1 scene per paragraph, or 1 scene per phrase. You got to be careful when you use the paragraph one, because if you have a very long paragraph and you write, these long 2, 3, 4 sentence paragraphs, you got to imagine that you're going to try and squish all that information into a square like this. Okay, so I usually just keep it at automatically fit text to the layout because I want the algorithm to do the work for me. Okay. And also too, it can do everything for you if you want it to. The one thing in this case, in terms of the scene generation options, that I like to have control over is the keywords for me. So I uncheck that because I want to be able to choose the words that I want to emphasize when I am producing my video. Okay, so we're going to just leave it like that, and we're going to save the template. And as you can see, it did it very, very quickly. Here you see right here, it says cool blue test. Okay. And then when we're ready, we're going to just go ahead and use this template. Now, the next step after choosing your template is to have your script ready. Okay. So this is where, let's say, for example, I am in the weight loss niche. Okay. And I have a blog and I want to start making videos because videos generate a lot more traffic. Okay. And I want to generate traffic to my affiliate offer that I'm promoting. Okay. So what I can do is I can either write the script here in Vidnami, and Vidnami will automatically save this for you. It's very quick and very easy, so you never lose your work. Or let's say because I have a blog and I want to convert one of my blog articles into a video, which is probably the easiest way to do it, then I would go that route, and I can do that. Okay, so for instance, let's say that this is my blog right here. Okay, now I don't condone this. This is an article by Healthline. It's by a gentleman by the name of Chris Gunners. Okay, so I don't condone people copying articles, pasting them, and using them as their own. Okay, do not do that. I'm just doing this as an example, so I'm just going to show you. Okay, so let's say this is the title of my blog article. Okay, so we're going to copy that and we're going to paste it in here. This is the title. Okay, and as you can see, it already automatically saved it. Okay, now we need to add our script. The script being the actual text from my blog post. Okay, or if you want to write your own, you can do that as well. So in this case, I'm not gonna, this is pretty long, right? So I'm gonna just go ahead and I'm just gonna choose just a few paragraphs. Okay, I'm gonna just choose these first 3 right here. Okay, so I'm just gonna highlight these, copy that, and I'm going to paste it in here. So once you have your script in there, now you can go ahead and take a look. If you want to edit something, you can. Let's say everything looks good. The next step for me is to create the scenes. This is where Vidnami is going to take the text that's on here and it's going to fit everything onto the slides or to the scenes, and it's going to help to choose either a video clip or an image. Most times it always chooses a video clip, which is totally fine. So let's go ahead and create the scenes. So now the algorithm is going to start choosing the appropriate image or clip to the words. Okay, and what it does is it analyzes the script. Okay, so in this case it says there are many ways to lose a lot of weight fast. Now in this case, when you look at it, this is a pinball machine. Okay, it has nothing to do with weight loss. Okay, but you can see over here, if you look here on the left side, these are the words that it chose in order to select this particular video clip. Okay, so a lot, lose, weight, weighs, weigh. Okay, so in this case, it's not the appropriate video clip, but the word weight, because I'm in the weight loss niche, would be something that I would want it to look for. So I would just click on that, and now you can see all the different video clips it's chosen for me. Okay, so in this case, I'm going to choose one. I'm just going to choose this one right here. Looks like this person is stepping on a scale. Now you can customize this further, right? Because again, I want to see the scale moving, right? The numbers moving. So, and I also want to be able to highlight my text, because if you remember earlier, I chose to highlight the text myself, okay, the keywords myself. So in this case, I want to choose lose a lot of weight fast. Okay, so we're gonna bold this for emphasis. So now you can see it's bolded, so it's really stands out. I can even, let's highlight this again. I can even italicize this. Okay, I can underline it if I want to. I can hide the text, so you notice that it's down here. Okay, I can hide the media if I want to, but I don't see why. Or I can change the text position here. Okay, so in this case, I want to change the text position. So you can move it. It's kind of like a grid here, right? So let's say I want to move it up here. So now it looks nice. It's a little askew, which is kind of cool. And you can see the person stepping on the scale, and you can see the numbers moving, which is really perfect. This is what I like. So I like that. I'm going to the next one. So you're gonna have to go through each scene or each slide and make sure that Vidnami chose the proper image or video for you. Okay, you can also upload your own image or video as well. So you're not limited to what they have, what Vidnami has, but they have an extensive library. I don't think I've really had to go outside of what they provide, other than, let's say, it's a specialized type of product or niche or something that you want to show. Then that's when you would go ahead and upload your own. But again, if you're going to do this, make sure that it's Creative Commons, that there's no copyright associated with those images or those videos. Okay, because you don't want to get in trouble doing that. Okay, so in this case, I look at this one. It says, that said, many diet plans leave you feeling hungry or unsatisfied. So obviously this person's looks like it's an architectural plan, so they're using the word plan, okay, or plans. You can see it right here. Because this is diet, I like these words right here, hungry or unsatisfied. So I'm just gonna highlight those. I'm gonna bold them, and I'm gonna choose one of these words. I'm gonna choose the word hungry. Okay, so we're gonna type in hungry, and we'll see what Vidnami chooses for us. Okay, so you can see people, they're chowing down here. So let's just choose one. Let's choose this one right here. There's this woman, she's enjoying some pastries. Okay, so again, you can move it if you want to. I can move the position. I'm just gonna keep it down here in the middle and centered. I think it looks nice like that. Okay, so you have to do this for every slide or scene that you have to make sure that everything is congruent. Okay, but in this example, I'm not gonna go through each one. I'm just gonna pretend that everything looks good, and then I'm gonna move on to the next step, which is adding a voice track to your video. Now, when you click on that, you can preview your video, and the default is to have music only. Okay, so no voice track. Okay, so in the beginning, if you're shy, this might be just a good way to get that video out there. However, I always encourage people, if you're gonna use Vidnami, you really should record your own voice. Okay, because the other option is what's called an auto voice. And this is it's like a synthesized voice. It's not real. Okay, it's kind of like Siri, right? You can tell it's fake. And when people watch your video, they're gonna be able to understand that it is fake. They're gonna be able to discern that it's not a real person speaking. Okay. Plus, if you're going to want to build a brand, you're gonna want people to be familiar with you. So that means your voice and your face. In the beginning, when I started using Vidnami or Content Samurai, I recorded my own voices, my own voice track. Okay, I didn't show my face. I just did the voice, and as I got more comfortable making videos, that's when I started showing my face more. Okay, that just helps build a brand. It helps people to get familiar with you. So I encourage you to record your own voice track. Okay, now let's say you are you don't have English is not your first language. Okay, it's your second language, and maybe you're uncomfortable about the way you speak your English. Okay, you can always hire somebody from Fiverr or from Upwork to do the voice track for you, and you can upload that voice track to Vidnami. Okay, in this case, I'm gonna record my own voice track. Okay, and I'll show you how that works. It's very, very simple. So we're gonna select that, and what it does is Vidnami will now choose all the different sentences for me to record. You can see all the sentences here. So there's 5 of 5 sentences left to record. And all you have to do is click on the record button. Vidnami will count down, and you just you just speak into your microphone. Okay, it's that simple. And if you make a mistake, then you can record it again, and I'll show you. It's very, very simple. So we just click on the record button. It's going to count down. There are many ways to lose a lot of weight fast. And then when you're done, you click on stop. And then now you can see you have a couple of options, or 3 options. You can go to the next sentence, or you can play it to listen back, or you can re-record it. Okay. You know, let's just say you want to hear what it sounds like. We just press the play button. There are many ways to lose a lot of weight fast. Okay, so that sounds good. Then I can move on to the next one. Okay, very, very easy. So let's go to the next one. I'm going to record all 5 because there's only 5 sentences, because I want to show you what the finished product looks like. Okay. That said, many diet plans leave you feeling hungry or unsatisfied. Okay, we'll go to the next one. These are major reasons why you might find it hard to stick to a diet. However, not all diets have this effect. Now we're coming on our last sentence here. Low-carb diets are effective for weight loss and may be easier to stick to than other diets. So that was it. You can see how easy that was. And I like how Vidnami breaks it up into sentences. And what it's going to do is it's going to put everything together, and it's going to be seamless. Okay, so let's go ahead and click on the preview your video. Okay, so now it's putting all the elements together, and it's going to build a preview for me to assess. Okay, and this is not going to be a high quality video when it comes in the preview mode, but when you finally download it, it's going to be in high res. Okay, other things that you want to take a look at, or I want to point out to you too, is when you're in this mode right here, when you're in the preview mode, you can go ahead and you can add a watermark. So something that's going to be important as you start building your brand is to make sure that you have your logo here somewhere on your video. So that way, you know, people can't just take your video and use it as their own. Okay. And there's other options as well. Let's go ahead and take a look at the watermarks. So you can choose no watermark, or you can create a watermark. Okay. And then in terms of the options, you can increase the music volume, or you can decrease it. You can increase or decrease the music or the voice track volume, and then you can also increase the voice track speed. Okay, so these are ways that you can really customize this video. So let's say, you know, I already added in my watermark. Okay, so you can add that in there, and then from there you're able to choose where you want to place your logo. They also have these preview watermarks. Okay. So this one says preview. So if I click on that, it would put preview, the word preview all over. See right here. If I click on sample, it'll say sample. So this is good if you're creating videos for clients. Okay. So that way they can see the work that you've done. Okay. But let's say you want to just put in your logo and you want to add that in. You can add that in there to any part of this video. So any corner. Okay. So in this case, I'm just going to go with no watermark. Okay. And then let's head back to this music. Okay, so I scrolled over initially and it was really loud. It's going to choose the music for you, but you can go ahead and you can scroll through any of these, and if you hover over, you'll be able to hear a sample. So let's choose one that sounds kind of softer. Let's Peaceful Mind here. Okay, so you can see the type of music that they have. They've got very active or uplifting type of music, but they also have very peaceful stuff. We're going to just stick with the first one, the dance initiation. Okay, and let's go ahead and play our preview. Let's take a look at it. There are many ways to lose a lot of weight fast. That said, many diet plans leave you feeling hungry or unsatisfied. These are major reasons why you might find it hard to stick to a diet. However, not all diets have this effect. Low-carb diets are effective for weight loss and may be easier to stick to than other diets. Okay, as you can see, it looks good. But here's one thing I want to point out here. It says manually adjust timing. Now, there are times when, let's say, one of your scenes only has a couple of words, okay? And the timing is such that you want to emphasize that. You can manually adjust the timing of that slide or that scene to extend it. So that way it's not so quick, okay? 9 times out of 10, I've never had to do that. But you may encounter a time when you have to do it, and that's where you would go into manually adjust the timing. So let me just show you what it looks like. Just real quick so you can see how this works. So you would basically just be dragging and changing all this stuff here, okay? So let's say everything is good. Let's just looks good and continue. So now we're into the download phase. Okay, this is where we're going to download a high definition copy of this video. Okay, so now let's go ahead, and there's also a change link here. If you click on that, you can go for a higher resolution, but let's go with 720. Okay, so let's go ahead and generate the video. And while it's generating, because it's putting all the elements together and creating a higher resolution video than our sample, I'm gonna just pause this video and then I'll restart it once it's done. Okay, so now let's take a look at our finished product. Let's download the video. Here we are, and let's play this. There are many ways to lose a lot of weight fast. That said, many diet plans leave you feeling hungry or unsatisfied. These are major reasons why you might find it hard to stick to a diet. However, not all diets have this effect. Low-carb diets are effective for weight loss and may be easier to stick to than other diets. And there you have it. That's how simple it is to create a video in Vidnami. Hey, as you can see, Vidnami is a very powerful software. You can literally create videos without leaving your web browser. Everything you need is included in this software. You're really only limited to your imagination. Now, here's the truth. While Vidnami is an awesome tool, it's gonna take more than Vidnami to build an online business. But it is a huge step in the right direction. So, to help you get started on the right path, I've included a link in the description below to a 100% free and extensive 12-step action plan by my coach, Philip Barrowman, to help kickstart your online business. Just click the link below to get started. No obligation. It's a comprehensive plan for those of you who are ready to take the next step in your online business journey. By following these 12 steps, you'll start building a real and sustainable business. So what are you waiting for? Dive right in. Hey, thanks for watching. If you found this video to be helpful, please consider subscribing to my YouTube channel. And don't forget to hit the bell to be notified on more tips and information to help you build your online business. This is Ken Furukawa of kkfurukawa.com, and I'll see you in my next video.